and I hope that they will let their children choose their own path.
Yes. Pili ko, we are so sad dun sa topic na yun kasi may mga bad tayo.
And yeah,
Tingin ko
so
si Han nandyan.
Hindi
na. No. We're just finishing.
As the sun was rising on the 4th of April, days and weeks and years have been bypassing. I was stuck in this, not being too faithful, so young and dumb, I never learned it.
hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have a very special guest with me today. At dahil malapit na ang Women's Day or International Women's Day ng 2021, so about this day, it is celebrated on March 8th around the world. So it is a focal point in the movement for women's rights. But in this video, we will not be talking about politics or histories. I came up with this content where I have gathered several questions, not only for us to answer, but also for us to help women who are at the part of their lives when it comes to adulthood or being an independent woman. So help me welcome a special guest, meet Melissa, my bestie of all. Hi Mel!
Hi! Hi everyone.
Hi Mel, how are you?
I'm good, doing well.
Okay, that's good to hear. So I've prepared several questions for us, Mel. One of the reasons why I picked you kasi isa kang independent woman. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is your mindset going into 2021? You first.
So my mindset for this year is like Marie Kondo book or video, because like last year I've been listening to an audiobook about Marie Kondo, letting go. You know, having this pandemic, it's just like it makes me reflect on the things that is like important and things that appreciate more. So for this year, I want to just give thanks to the people who appreciate me and love me, and also let go of other people who just doesn't give importance anymore, or friends that who's just dragging me back, yung mga ganon. Because I felt that it's like a thing. If you will not declutter them or let them go, it will stay to you and it might be burden. So I just want to like move forward and like just let go. That's all. I think it's for me.
I agree. Ako naman for this 2021, I would list down everything that comes to my mind, and then also list down yung mga improvements ko so that I could see if I am progressing or not this year. So one of the things I did, I was able to separate my short-term goals and long-term goals. So for the short term, it's like I was able to improve my working station, and for long-term, yung pang future, like for example, house or a car like that, ayun. And yeah, also I agree, letting go of people who are dragging you down or mga toxic people, kasi they will also get you distracted while you're on the way of trying to improve yourself. That's for me. For second question, what makes you smile the most? Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?
So what makes me smile is when people do foolish stuff, because sometimes I can like relate to them, like when there's something gone wrong. It's like it's funny to think about it, and then you did also the same thing. I think crying is not a sign of weakness, because crying is good for not only for the eyes but also for the mind. Our stress, we let go of our stress. Sometimes having a hard cry just like relieve us of the burdens of the problems that we have. So I don't think it's a sign of weakness, but a sign of pagiging is strong, because when you admit to yourself that you made wrong and you like cry about it and move on. And then I think it makes you more stronger that you surpass it, you know.
Ako naman, what makes me smile is that when people say sorry or thank you, kasi bihira na yung mga nagsasabi ng ganun sa iba, nahihiya, or either they will choose their pride. Crying is not, sometimes it's not a sign of weakness. Parang it helps us realize things and it recharges us. So we can cry all day, let it all out, and then the next day you can finally smile again. So I don't think it's a sign of weakness. Okay, so for the next question, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? You first.
I would be like 18. It's good to be 18 here in England because 18 or 17, I mean. Because you get like a free train rides. You just only like pay for a pound, which is like 65 pesos. So, gusto ko 17 or 18 lang ako para mas mura yung babayaran ko. Sa look, though sa look, they think that I'm like much younger, but I'm pretty old. But not old. I'm still in my 20s, so yeah.
And we're the same age.
Yeah.
So, you're not old. Kundi I'm old too. Ako naman, sometimes I wish that I'm also 18, but sometimes I feel I am 30. Why? Because sometimes I feel I look like the kind of girl who likes hanging out at home, visiting her friend's house, into sleepovers. Yeah, either talk for hours or watch movies together. And sometimes I really like giving advice to sa mga young people. So I feel like I sound old. Ayun.
True.
Yeah. I prefer to hang out sa mga grocery kaysa going sa mga club or mga galaan. What do a lot of parents do that screws up their child or their kid?
I think when they talk to us, like kapag saying bad words or cursing, being pouty mouth, because parents are a role model as we grow, right? So sa tingin ko, dapat ang mga parents hindi sila magsasabi ng mga bad words, yung mga BO, yung mga ganun, because it affects us, especially our self-esteem. Lalo na kapag sasabihin mong yung anak mo PANGET, di ba? So parang masakit yun sa kanila. They don't know that those stuff that they say, kids remembers them, di ba? Para nila nakakalimutan natin. So I think they should be careful about what they say because it could affect their child's mental health.
Yeah, that's true. Or baka parang matulad sila ganun sa parents nila.
Yeah. What about you?
Para sa akin siguro, one of the things that I really disagree and napapansin ko mostly is like the Filipino take over responsibilities situation. So just an example, for example, I am a parent. I was not able to achieve my dreams and I'll pass it over my kids. Like for example, I'll tell them not to get married first so that they will give me an income, or like dapat tour ka, dapat ganito ha. And it's like you're not giving them the chance to choose what they really want. One of the things I do not like, diba, if we're going to have kids, dapat we'll support them till college and they're on their own, right? Pero iba yung napapansin ko, it's like I will raise them, take them to college so that they will make me rich. That's one of the things I don't like. One of the things that I can advise, like to stop this kind of situation or take over responsibilities, is to be educated muna and get an insurance with that kids stop the taking over responsibilities, right?
Yes. Kapag good role model, yung kids magiging good din kasi kung ano, though sa tingin ko hindi naman porke yung parents yung kids magiging good, it still depends. Pero I think parents talaga yung first na mag-i-inspire sa mga kids nila, sa mga child nila, di ba?
Yeah. And I hope that they will let their children, choose their own path.
Yes. Pili ko, we are so sad dun sa topic na yun kasi may mga bad tayo.
Okay, so number 6, who have been your role models and what about them do you admire? So friends or family or anyone.
Alright, when it comes to strength, it's my mom. And then when it comes to being patient and kind, I think it's my dad. And for being smart and pretty is my sister kasi nasa kanya na ang lahat. So, yun. Pero I also have like 2 person na I really like and they like embodied what really a woman is. I like this artist named Taylor Swift. Kasi di ba parang yung barrier na ginagawa niya, yung noise na ginagawa niya, is not only for women but for everyone. Yung being equal, yung mga ganong mga bagay. And also, there's this blogger, ang name niya is Taz. And she graduated as a lawyer. And then, hindi niya na pinursue yung pagiging lawyer. Naging vlogger na lang siya. Kasi sabi niya, napanood ko siya way back before. And then sabi niya, parang ganyan nga sa'yo na she was like forced because she was expected that she will be a lawyer. But she just like let go and then do vlogging. Ayun. I really like her. I think she's a strong-willed woman for me.
Okay, that's nice then. I'll try to make a research about it, but I haven't heard about it yet.
Oh, so, yung name niya, Click Portas.
Okay, so for me, may naging close friend ako. I think you know her because I talk about her a lot. I call her mommy.
Ah, yeah.
So she's like the coolest mother. I can talk about things I cannot ask my mom. Kahit mga sensitive stuff, like I'll be asking her something. Everyone loves her. Her children loves her, and she taught them how to handle guests. Doon ako na-amaze. Kasi, di ba normally, like from my childhood, pag may guest, natatago ako sa room and I will not go out until umalis yung guest. Pero unlike them, sila yung nag-entertain ng guest. Sila yung tumutulong sa mga gawain bahay. And itong mommy na to, I will always go mad at her. Pero not very, angry. Pero sometimes I get mad kasi she's very kind. Yung parang mahiya ka na lang sa kanya. Kasi she's a type of mommy. May mga gusto umutang sa kanya. So minsan, ako yung kinakuusap. So I could ask her kung pwede pautangin si ganito. And she will just give it right away. Yung parang she won't hesitate. And
so parang nasasaktan ka on behalf of her kung minsan.
Yeah, kasi she's kind. Tapos yung mga pinapautang niya minsan, sila yung mga tao yung hindi magkakayod agad. Or parang mahirap hanapin. Andiyan lang sila kung may kailangan. So, I'll be like, Mami, huwag mo sila pautangin. Kilala mo naman to. Like that. She's like, it's okay, Sab. Ang sabi niya sa akin, baka kailangan lang talaga nila. And she's like, it's okay to keep helping people because all of the good things that you have done, babalik sa'yo ng mga 5 times or even better. So, that's what she could use. Parang na-amaze ako sa kanya. What in your life has brought or given you the greatest satisfaction or fulfillment? Looking back, what would you have done differently? What would you do again?
I think the greatest achievement is, for me, graduating, syempre. Kasi graduate sa yung years and years na pag-aaral mo, yung fruit nun, ma-achieve mo na magkatrabaho, di ba? Ilang years ka din kasing mag-aaral. Though I would like to change my course. Kasi if hindi ako magiging tourism, siguro magiging either kukuha ko ng education or nutritionist. So either of the two talaga yung plan ko. But then, way back when I was at 6th grade, I really want to be a cabin crew. So, yun, parang I felt like getting the course is because I like to travel. Like more than like, it's more like a hobby for me, the course, than yung passion mo talaga. So I would change that. But if I didn't took the course, I would not be here, I guess, in England. And I would be jobless during this pandemic, as we all know. Most of the tourism industry relies only on tourism. You know, yung mga nag-travel. Ayun, siguro wala akong trabaho. Yeah, di ba? So sad.
Yeah, baka hindi mo kami makilala, kami ni
Yes,
Tim.
true.
Hindi ko naisip yun. Pero sometimes naisip ko, sana nag-arts na lang ako or nag-take ako ng something that is related with media, stuff like that. Like this can improve my editing and those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
For me, from my experience, good thing I was able to let go of my past. And sometimes I wish that I could have done it sooner. Akala ko kasi dati na hanggang dito lang ako, hanggang dyan lang ako, so, or hanggang nobody na lang ako. So, I'm sure ang daming tao na nakakakilala sa akin dati who will be seeing me now. They will be thinking like, nagbago na si Sab, iba na si Sab. I can't avoid that. And minsan, nagugulat na lang ako sa sarili ko. Like, there's so many things I do not know about myself pala. Parang ang dami ko na-discover kasi I'm super mahiyain ako dati and you know how I look like before, right?
True. You're from emo to Barbie version. Kikai. Emo to Kikai. Yun yung transformation mo.
Hindi naman. Ano ba?
Wag naman.
So sometimes I believe that I improve as a better person naman and I don't regret it. Kasi yung iba, parang tingin nila is like something, like parang nagbago ako, something not good in their eyes like that. So, ayun, I would like to get to know myself a bit more. So, good thing that finally, I was able to get out of my comfort zone little by little. So, for the next question, what is the most important thing a person can do to improve themselves?
I think you should always have a goal and always do things that scares you. You know, because if you always have a goal like every day, it will push you through the day and, you know, to live the next day. And also, kung minsan kapag may goal tayo, yung napupush natin yung sarili natin, not only achieving that goal, but also being a better person, diba? So, I think that is very important. And also, yeah, that doing stuff that people think you can do. And then you did it. Para, di ba? Sabi mo, wow, I did it. So what? Parang ganun na. What now?
Look at me now.
Yeah, look at me now. Parang mga ganun.
Yeah, I like that.
Ka na.
Yeah, I like that. Do things that scares you. So, ako naman, for me, it's never stop learning and jumping into something you don't know. So, it's almost the same thing like what you said, the first one.
Yes.
And hindi porket hindi mo alam, doesn't mean hindi mo na kaya to. That's the first one. The second one is like listen to people who gives you advice, especially mga ka-close mo. Kasi sometimes, diba, from our point of view, it feels like I'm doing something right, pero hindi natin alam na mali pala. So sometimes, listen to people's advice naman. Kasi they're the one who could see the whole you. Especially yung mga ka-close mo, hindi yung mga strangers kasi they're business.
Yeah. Yeah. So tingin ko kasi, about the sa sinabi mo, sometimes we think we have like limited option na ito lang yung option ko eh. Diba?
Mm-mm.
Kaya, kailangan talaga, hindi natin alam na may marami palang option or may mga papili pala tayo. Nabubulan ako. May iba pa tayong option na mapipili, hindi lang isa. So, it's good to listen to someone that they had already, maybe na-experience na nila, diba?
Yeah.
So, true. I like that also.
Bigyan ng maraming options. Option. Alam mo yun?
Ang dami mo ng option, hindi ka na makakapili. Hindi mo na alam kung ano bang tama. Ganon. And then,
Yeah. Pero at least, di ba, you're not the tree, so you should move. Di ba? Ay, parang nadidig ko yung dati. Ayun. And the next thing, it's okay to be ignorant with full of questions than block on wrong things, diba? And we need to speak our minds. Also, we should know how to deliver our message to different kind of people. What would you do if you weren't afraid?
I think like everyone do, they will just leave their job and do the travel. Sabi nga nila, if traveling is free, everyone is jobless. So, magpe-fail na ang industry. Kasi, di ba, sino naman ang hindi gustong mag-travel? Pero, syempre, kailangan ng money for that. So, yun.
Okay. So what if we can live without going to work? Like we could just get food from the tree, ganun.
Yeah. Parang yung mga old way of life. Ganun.
Yeah,
Yung mga old way of life. And then they just gonna like migrate, diba?
Yeah.
Maybe siguro gagawin ko lang yun if I haven't like experienced the privilege of having a nice bed. Yes, and then yung mga food na super sarap. Kapag siguro hindi ko na-experience yung mga ganun, I would be like, go for it, ganun. Siguro one day, I will try.
Ako naman, wala. I feel that I like playing as a superhero if I was not afraid. Kasi I'm afraid of many things. Like I'm afraid of the dark. Nabapalan ako pag naglalakad ako sa work as a night shift. Minsan, ang bilis ko maglakad kahit wala naman humahabol sa akin or feeling ko may humahabol sa akin pero hindi ko alam dahon na pala yun and I get
Yung mga time na I can feel you because sometimes I'm paranoid also. I know the feeling.
Ayun. So imagine if I was not afraid. Do you think the present is better than 50 years ago and why?
I think present is better kasi I search actually what is in 50 years ago which I think hindi pa ako buhay nun. So I was afraid if there's still a war. So there is a bit. And I was searching what happened in the Philippines 50 years ago because I don't really want to live in Marcos era, diba? We all know that maraming namatay during that time and stuff. But I don't know if it's like really true or what. But good thing, so it's already finished. So I think now is better and this like we have more freedom for this year, for the present, especially when it comes to social media, especially when it comes to mental health. Kasi naging open at ngayon and I think it will be like gonna be more open and like mental illness will be like broad. Kung ngayon pwede ka na makakuha ng ID na may mental illness ka. Kasi yung illness hindi lang sa body yon, also yung mind mo din. So yun, today now is better.
Okay, for me, I have to say yes and no. Yes, because technology helps us connect with our loved ones faster than writing a mail and sending it to them. Research became easier for doctors and hospitals who could make use of it. Finding answers from an assignment is much quicker than going to libraries. But no, because I notice for some people, take it too far. They get influenced very fast, and like how fast for some people can be a slut on TikTok, how people change their partners over time, how people will run after fame, yung mga napapansin ko lately.
There's really like good and bad, positive and negative talaga.
So
I haven't thought about it kasi I was like thinking of like one thing, mga positive.
That's fine. Wala, kasi mahilig ako tumambay sa mga TikTok and more on social media. Sometimes I feel like parang iba na.
Yeah. Kasi medyo tayo, nasa oldest ba tayo? So, old fashioned. So, hindi tayo masyado nagaganyan, to be honest.
What's the most crucial thing for a healthy relationship? Like trust, loyalty, communication, or what?
For me, siguro love. Love talaga. Kasi, sa tingin ko, it will come. Hey. So, what? I was talking to Sab.
Yeah.
Why? How are you?
You're fine. All you need is makeup.
Because I was like recording. Teka lang. What's up? What are you doing? Alright. So, I think for me, it's love. Kasi love, it comes everything na eh. Kasi yun yung parang root ng trust, ng communication, ng loyalty, di ba? Kasi kung wala kang love, hindi ka maging loyal. Kung hindi mo siya love, hindi mo siya itatrust, hindi ka magtatrust sa kanya. So, for me, that's the biggest factor.
Same. Pero ang pinaka number one sa akin is communication. Kasi if there's no communication, we might lose trust, we might go possessive on one another, and we forgot to be loyal. We forgot to commit to our partners and compromise. We will keep taking, but we will not give anymore. And lastly, we might lose respect for each other. What makes you most proud of yourself?
For me, I think surviving. Because some people, di ba, nagsusuicide na lang sila when they got a problem. Kasi ngayon, survival of the fittest na lang tayo, especially pandemic. Especially yung mga bagay na na-affect yung mental health natin. Ngayon, hindi na tayo pwedeng masyadong lumabas. Ayun, sa tingin ko, surviving is my forte. Ganun. I'm thankful of na God that so every day I will wake up and do things that I love, do things that I am passionate about.
Okay, I like that. I am most proud of is that I was still raised by my parents and they were able to raise me as a good girl and guide sa pagiging strict nila. This is the outcome of me. I got good friends surrounding me. I value them, keep them. I'm that kind of person who makes so much effort to the people and there are people who appreciate that and they let me know about it. What are the most common roadblocks that stop people from achieving dreams?
For me, when you doubt to yourself, kasi ayun na yung self-esteem natin, baba. Especially people that we love doubt us. So, I think that's the biggest roadblock for me.
Ako, I have 4. First is fear. Yung mga sinasabi natin, hindi ko kaya yan, natatakot ako. Number 2, stays ignorant. So, di ko alam yan, di ko hilig yan. Who still rely on their parents' decision instead of their own. And lastly, who still stays at their comfort zone. Yun. And next is advice to young women who are starting to be independent or who are starting to move out of their parents' house or to start their road to adulthood.
For me, you should be firm about your decision because sometimes now homesick tayo, diba? Because we know when we are at home, we have the comfort that our parents would have this, would have that, everything that we need. So if naging independent ka, ikaw nang sasalo ng kailangan mo lahat, yung gagawin mo lahat na dapat gawin, diba? So yun, dapat maging firm ka. Firm and strong. Ayan.
For me, never be afraid of trying new things and you'll see rainbows. So don't rely on other people, like friends, family, not even your partners. Kasi it's okay to be alone and independent. Always pray and have quality time with self and God. Lastly, stop complaining all the time. Instead, be thankful. And while I was researching about this topic, I found one of the famous quote or the most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but no vision.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you? Have you found yours?
Tingin ko si Han nandyan na.
Iba na.
No. We're just finishing.
Oh, yeah.
Just a second. So I like this speech from Taylor Swift way back 2015 to her VMAs. So I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishment or your fame. But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday when you got there, you're going to look back and you will know it was you and the people you love that put you there, and that will be the greatest feeling in the world. I really like this speech because if we really just focus and not look back and those negativities and doubt of other people to us, we will achieve the impossible. Sabi nga nila, kung yung ibang tao sabi na this is impossible, when you think to yourself this goal is impossible, but with God along the way, when you go there, if it's God's plan, it will be granted, because with God nothing is impossible. So we should all put that in mind.
Nothing's impossible. Yay! Thank you so much, Mel, for taking this time with me.
Thank you.
Welcome. And also, I hope yung mga nanonood today, sana maging useful din ito sa kanila, especially sa mga nag-uumpisa pa lang.
And I hope you like our video for today, and I hope na sana may natutunan kayo. And also check my channel, which is Pinoy Taste Test, and makikita niyo kung ano yung mga ginagawa ko sa mga buhay-buhay ko to.
Yes.
Ayun.
Check her out
And watch me there.
thank you so much for watching, guys. And so don't forget to subscribe, and also to Mel. So if you want, yes, if you want more of this video, just hit like, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you'll always be notified whenever we upload new videos. Before we end, I just want to say that do not let the future or greediness to forget who was there with you from the start, and always look back before it's too late. So I have to let you go now, my friend, and be safe, everyone, and God bless. Thank you, Mel.
Alright, bye.
Ingat.
Bye.
Bye.